Hey there, Ken here. One of you wrote an email asking me how much memory does the Microbit have for the Python program? And this is not an easy question to answer, it turns out. I'd like to give you just a little bit of an overview on how much memory you are using and what you can do to save memory if you run out of memory. So let's start just by looking at the memory usage bar. And if you click on Load Save and then you look at Show Files, you will see the relative usage of all this program and data space, I will say, in the Microbit. And modules are currently taking up, about 1.5 inches of memory. I've added the Cyberbot, the QTI line follower, and the TV remote control. And then my program is relatively small. However, it's deceiving. You really can't use all of this for your entire program. Some of this is something other than RAM, which is what your program runs from, might be data memory for writing data and reading data. So let's just do a little test first with adding comments. One of the things I mentioned to you was that comments eat up space when using a hashtag. When using a hashtag, that is not true. So let's just do a little demonstration. I have the Declaration of Independence right here, and I have formatted it in WordPad by taking out the carriage returns and then putting a hashtag at the beginning of each paragraph. So I'm just going to copy that, and then I'm going to paste it in here. Okay. A little bit annoying to look at without the carriage returns. So now the Declaration of Independence is in my program. Let's go look at what it did to memory. And I used hashtags at the beginning of each line as a comment. All right, we can see that it's increased the amount of memory quite a bit, significantly. And let's see if the program compiles. So I have a robot connected, and you may have heard the beep, and the program is running. Now, let's do something different. So from this, we learned hashtags are not a problem for comments. Let's paste in the Declaration of Independence as a block comment. That's with 3 apostrophes. And I pasted it, and I'll close it with the 3 apostrophes. And let's go look at the memory map. Looks like it eats about the same amount of memory. However, it's not really the case. Turns out that the editor is looking at this as a string because 3 apostrophes mean a string. So this is actually eating up RAM. So when I try to compile it, all right, I see an error on the Microbit. It says memory error. And if you remember, I showed you how to see those errors. If you don't want to watch them on the Microbit, you can click on Close or Open Serial and then see the memory error. So the point is, minimize or don't use the 3 apostrophes for comments. Instead, use hashtags, and you can use them generously. And then better yet, write good code. So use concise variable names, use loops to repeat code that you see often, use functions to simplify, like here we see bot servo speed over and over and over with some timing values, and those can all be parameters that can be put into a function. And that's about all I wanted to show you. And then finally, I tell you, over time, these things work themselves out, and I would expect more memory in the future. Thank you.